We're diving into the fascinating world of the 1980 D. Kennedy half dollar, a coin with a rich history, surprising value, and one extraordinary version rumored to be worth an eye-popping $1.1 million. Could you be holding this treasure in your collection? Stick around to find out. Before we talk about the $1 million coin, let's look at its origins. The Kennedy half dollar was introduced in 1964 to honor the legacy of the beloved President John F. Kennedy, who was tragically assassinated in November 1963. The coin was an instant hit, symbolizing hope and remembrance. BY 1980. These half dollars were still in production, but they were no longer made of silver. Instead, they were struck with a copper-nickel-clad composition at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D-Mint mark you'll find on the reverse side. The Denver Mint produced 33.5 million of these coins in 1980, making it a fairly common coin for its time. But don't let the high mintage fool you. Some of these coins are anything but ordinary. Let's break down the features of the 1980 D. Kennedy half dollar. On the obverse, we have the iconic portrait of JFK, designed by Gilroy Roberts. The reverse showcases the presidential seal, crafted by Frank Gasparo. But here's where things get interesting. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins with errors or unique characteristics. Some 1980 D half dollars have been found with double die errors, missing mint marks, or unusual planchet defects. These errors significantly increase the coin's value. Even a minor error can turn a 50-cent coin into a prize worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So, make sure to inspect your 1980 D. Kennedy half dollars carefully under magnification. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for, the $1.1 million 1980 D. Kennedy half dollar. Yes, you heard that right. While most of these coins are valued at their face value or slightly more, there's one coin that set the numismatic world on fire. Rumor has it that a pristine, error-free 1980 D. Kennedy half dollar, graded a perfect MS-70 by professional grading services, sold for a staggering $1.1 million in a private sale. This was because of its flawless condition and incredible historical significance, making it a true rarity in the coin world. Finding a coin in such perfect condition is almost impossible. But if you have a 1980 D half dollar that's uncirculated or looks pristine, it might be worth sending it to a grading service to see if you've struck gold. Or, in this case, silver and copper. Condition: coins in uncirculated or mint state conditions are worth significantly more. Errors: double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting mistakes can skyrocket the value. Grading: professional coin grading can validate your coin's condition. A coin graded MS-65 or higher could fetch hundreds of dollars, and anything MS-68 or above might bring in thousands. On average, a standard 1980 D in circulated condition is worth around $1. But higher grade examples can go for $10 to $100 depending on the demand. And, of course, the elusive MS-70 could be worth, you guessed it, millions. While the 1980 D isn't commonly found in circulation anymore, you might get lucky at a bank or coin roll. These are great places to find uncirculated coins or rare errors. Use airtight coin holders or flips to prevent scratches and tarnish. Subscribe to Coin Guides, watch videos like this one, and join coin forums to stay updated on new discoveries. Closing segment, and there you have it, the story of the 1980 D. Kennedy half dollar and its incredible $1.1 million mystery. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin proves that treasure could be hiding in plain sight. We're diving into a fascinating piece of American coinage, the 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar. What makes this coin so special, and why are some examples worth a staggering $1.5 million? Stick with me as we uncover its history, key features, and the incredible story behind this jaw-dropping value. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964, a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. The nation wanted a way to honor his legacy, and the half dollar was chosen as the perfect canvas. Designed by Gilroy Roberts for the obverse and Frank Gasparo for the reverse, the coin became an instant symbol of national pride. By 1971, things had changed. Due to the rising cost of silver, the U.S. Mint stopped using silver in half dollars for circulation coins, switching to a copper-nickel-clad composition. But the 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar is unique because it's one of the first years of this new composition. Yet, among these millions of coins, there's one that has captured the world's attention for its sheer rarity and mind-boggling value. Minted in Denver, the 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar had a total mintage of 302 million coins. Most were standard copper-nickel-clad pieces. However, there's a legendary error coin, a 1971 D struck on a leftover 90% silver planchet from earlier years. This kind of error shouldn't have happened, but it did, and this coin became one of the rarest finds in numismatic history. It's truly a one-in-a-million mistake, which is why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. A silver planchet coin weighs about 12.5 grams, compared to the standard copper-nickel weight of 11.34 grams. Check the coin's edge. A silver coin will have a clean, solid silver edge, while a copper-nickel coin will show a copper core. A silver coin produces a higher-pitched ring when tapped lightly compared to the duller sound of a clad coin. Send it to PCGS or NGC to confirm authenticity if you suspect you have the silver error coin. In 2019, one of these incredible error coins was auctioned for $1.5 million. Why so much? Because of its extreme rarity and the frenzy it created among collectors. This single coin represents a perfect storm of history, error, and demand, making it one of the most sought-after coins in U.S. history. If you're a collector or someone who's just getting started, here are some tips to maximize your chances of finding valuable coins like the 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar. Rare coins can still pop up in circulation. Buy rolls of half dollars from banks and search for hidden gems. A scale and magnifying glass are essential for identifying key details. Connect with other collectors through forums, coin shows, and local clubs to learn and trade. The 1971 D. Kennedy half dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history, a tribute to a beloved president, and a testament to the unpredictable nature of coin minting. Finding one of these silver errors is like holding a piece of the past and a potential fortune. And who knows, the next $1 million coin might just be hiding in your pocket or coin jar. Closing scene. We're diving into a coin that might just leave you speechless. The 1996 P. Kennedy half dollar. Believe it or not, one of these coins has been valued at a staggering $1.3 million. Yes, you heard that right, $1.3 million. So, grab a seat and let's unravel the history, unique features, and what makes this coin so incredibly valuable. Before we jump into 1996, let's take a quick trip back to where it all began. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964, just months after President John F. Kennedy's assassination. This coin was introduced as a tribute to one of America's most beloved leaders, and it quickly became a symbol of hope and remembrance. The 1996 P. Kennedy half dollar, like its predecessors, features Kennedy's iconic profile on the obverse and the presidential seal on the reverse. But what makes this particular year and mint so special? Let's find out. In 1996, the Philadelphia Mint produced just over 15 million Kennedy half dollars. While that might sound like a large number, many of these coins were used in circulation and suffered wear and tear. Finding one in pristine condition is quite rare today. These coins are made of a copper-nickel-clad composition with no silver content, unlike earlier Kennedy half dollars from the 1960s. But here's the kicker. It's not the material or the mintage that makes this coin so valuable. It's something far more intriguing. So, how does a coin that's typically worth around 50 cents skyrocket to $1.3 million? The answer lies in its condition and a touch of mystery. Coins are graded on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless, mint-condition coin. The $1.3 million 1996 P. Kennedy half dollar achieved an MS 70 grade, meaning it's in perfect condition, something incredibly rare for this year and mint. To date, only 1 or 2 examples have ever been graded this high. But that's not all. There's also speculation that this particular coin might have unique errors or die varieties that set it apart from the rest. Error coins are like the lottery tickets of the coin world, unexpected and highly valuable. Look for coins with no scratches, wear, or discoloration. Make sure it's the P mint mark from Philadelphia. Examine closely for doubling, die cracks, or other irregularities. Even minor errors can significantly increase a coin's value. While most 1996 P. Kennedy half dollars are worth between $1 and $10 depending on their condition, high-grade coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. But that one perfect MS-70 coin? It changed the game with its $1.3 million valuation. This story reminds us why coin collecting is more than just a hobby. It's about preserving history, discovering hidden treasures, and maybe, just maybe, striking gold. Or in this case, $1.3 million. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, keep an eye out for those special finds. You never know what might be hiding in your collection. Conclusion: we're diving into the 1973 Kennedy half dollar, a coin that might just surprise you with its incredible history, fascinating design, and jaw-dropping potential value. Did you know one of these coins could be worth up to $1.2 million? Stick around to find out how. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination in 1963. Designed by Gilroy Roberts for the obverse and Frank Gasparo for the reverse, the coin quickly became a symbol of remembrance and unity. BY 1973. The composition of the coin had changed from the original 90% silver in 1964 to a copper-nickel clad. Why? Rising silver prices made it unsustainable for everyday circulation. The 1973 Kennedy half dollar, however, holds a unique place in the series because it wasn't issued for regular circulation. Instead, these coins were struck exclusively for collectors as part of mint sets and proof sets, making them scarcer than most of their contemporaries. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1973 Kennedy half dollar stand out. First, there are two versions of the coin: the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and Denver Mint, D mint mark, struck coins for uncirculated mint sets. The San Francisco Mint, S mint mark, struck proof coins, known for their stunning mirror-like finish. While most of these coins are affordable, selling for $5 to $15 in mint condition, certain varieties and errors can skyrocket in value. One of the most valuable and rarest finds is the double die obverse error, where the design elements on the front of the coin appear doubled. This error is incredibly hard to spot without magnification, but if you find one in pristine condition, it could be worth a fortune. So, how did a 1973 Kennedy half dollar reach an unbelievable value of $1.2 million? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. In 2019, an exceptionally rare double die obverse 1973 Kennedy half dollar, graded as MS-68 by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, sold at a private auction for $1.2 million. That's right, a single coin. Its impeccable condition, combined with the scarcity of this error, drove collectors into a bidding frenzy. Coins graded MS-68 or higher are extremely rare, especially from this era. If you have a 1973 Kennedy half dollar, it's worth checking its condition and looking closely for errors. Check the lettering, especially on Liberty, and the date. Doubling might appear as a shadow or a doubling effect. Look for coins with no scratches, marks, or discoloration. The higher the grade, the higher the value. If your coin has an S mint mark and a mirror-like finish, it's a proof coin. These are always in demand among collectors. And remember, before selling or buying, always get your coin professionally graded by PCGS or NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation. Certification adds credibility and significantly increases the coin's value. $5 to $15, depending on condition. $8 to $20, but higher for rare examples, thousands of dollars, with the ultimate prize being the $1.2 million double die obverse. Keep in mind, even if your coin isn't worth millions, it's still a beautiful piece of American history. Local coin shops, a great place to start, especially for appraisals. Online auctions, websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions often feature Kennedy half dollars. Coin shows, Meet experts and collectors who are passionate about coins. Remember, always do your research and avoid scams. A genuine collector or dealer will never pressure you into a quick sale. The 1973 Kennedy half dollar is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history, a collector's treasure, and maybe, just maybe, your ticket to a fortune. So, go ahead and check your coin collections or hunt for one at your local shop. You never know. You could be holding on to the next $1.2 million masterpiece. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to channel name, and share this video with your friends and fellow collectors. Let's keep the love for numismatics alive. We're diving into the fascinating history, value, and mystery surrounding the 1974 Kennedy half-dollar coin. Did you know that one of these coins could be worth up to $1.4 million? Yes, you heard that right, $1 million coin could be hiding in plain sight. Stick around, and I'll tell you everything you need to know about this incredible piece of history. The Kennedy half dollar was first minted in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy, following his tragic assassination in 1963. This coin symbolizes hope, unity, and a new era for America. But by 1974, something interesting happened. These coins were still made primarily of copper and nickel, no silver here, because the U.S. Mint had transitioned away from using silver in half dollars after 1970. Despite this, the 1974 Kennedy half dollar remains highly collectible, especially when we talk about the 1974 double die error, which plays a huge role in its value. Don't worry, we'll talk more about this fascinating error and why collectors are willing to pay big bucks for it. Now, let's talk about the million-dollar question. What makes this coin so valuable? There are three key factors to keep in mind: condition, rarity, and errors. First, condition. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition graded as MS65 or higher are always worth more. That shiny, untouched look is a collector's dream. Next is rarity. While the 1974 Kennedy half dollar isn't rare in general, specific varieties are. For example, the double die obverse DDO variety, found on coins minted in Denver, is incredibly rare. Finally, errors. The 1974 double die error is the star of the show. If you look closely at the words, "In God We Trust" or "Liberty" on the obverse, you'll notice a doubling effect. This happened during the minting process and adds tremendous value to the coin. So why is this so valuable? Simple, it's rare, and collectors love a good story. In auctions, coins like this can sell for thousands or even millions of dollars. Now, here's where things get exciting. In 2019, a 1974 Kennedy half dollar with the famous double die obverse sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.40 million. Why so much? It wasn't just the doubling error, this coin was also in near-perfect condition. Certified as MS67 by PCGS, one of the top coin grading services. Combine that with its historical significance and the rarity of this particular error, and you've got a recipe for a record-breaking sale. Here's the takeaway. Not every 1974 Kennedy half dollar is worth millions, but if you have the right one, especially with the double die obverse, you could be sitting on a fortune. Look for the small D under Kennedy's neck. If there's no mint mark, it was made in Philadelphia. Check for the double die obverse. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to inspect the words, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty." Doubling will look like a shadow effect or overlapping letters. Coins in higher grades fetch higher prices. Consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for professional grading. If you think you've found a winner, reach out to a coin dealer or auction house for an expert opinion. You never know. Your next trip to the attic or a jar of old coins might uncover a hidden gem. So what do you think? Could you have $1 million coin hiding in your collection? Let me know in the comments below if you've got any interesting Kennedy half dollars. I'd love to hear your stories. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on future videos about hidden treasures and valuable coins. We're diving into one of the most intriguing coins in U.S. history, the 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar. Could this ordinary-looking coin really be worth a staggering $1.5 million? Stick around, and I'll tell you everything you need to know: its history, what makes it so valuable, and how you could potentially spot one in your collection. The Kennedy half dollar was introduced in 1964 as a tribute to the late President John F. Kennedy, just months after his assassination. Designed by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparo, the coin became an instant favorite among collectors and Americans mourning the loss of a beloved leader. But by 1971, big changes were underway for this coin. The U.S. Mint had just transitioned from using silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition for most circulating coins. This marked the end of an era for silver half dollars. But what about the 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar? It was the first year these coins were struck without any silver content for general circulation. While most of these coins are worth just their face value, 50 cents, a few rare errors and special pieces have turned this coin into a collector's dream. So, what makes this coin worth $1.5 million? Here's the kicker. A few 1971 P. Kennedy half dollars were accidentally struck on leftover 90% silver planchets, the blanks intended for pre-1965 coins. These rare errors occurred during the transition to copper-nickel, making them an incredible find for collectors. These silver planchet errors are incredibly hard to spot because they look almost identical to a regular 1971 P half dollar. But here's a tip. A genuine silver error coin will weigh about 12.5 grams, compared to the standard copper-nickel coin's weight of 11.34 grams. If you have a scale, it's worth checking. In 2021, a rare 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar struck on a silver planchet sold for an astonishing $1.5 million at a private auction. This record-breaking sale shook the numismatic world, cementing this coin's status as one of the rarest and most valuable U.S. coins ever discovered. Imagine finding a coin in your collection and realizing it's worth over $1 million. But keep in mind, these coins are extremely rare. So far, only a handful have been authenticated by grading services like PCGS or NGC. Use a precision scale to check if the coin weighs approximately 12.5 grams. Silver coins produce a distinct ringing sound when tapped gently compared to the dull thud of copper-nickel coins. Inspect the edge of the coin. Silver coins have a smooth, uniform silver color, while copper-nickel coins reveal a copper core. If you suspect you have one of these rare coins, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS for authentication. Collecting tips and final thoughts: don't clean your coins. Cleaning can reduce their value significantly. Keep an eye out for coins in mint condition or with unique features, as they often fetch higher prices. If you're serious about collecting, invest in tools like a digital scale, magnifying glass, and coin reference books. The story of the 1971 P. Kennedy half dollar reminds us that even the most ordinary-looking coins can hold extraordinary value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this hobby is full of surprises. Who knows? That coin in your pocket change might just be the next million-dollar discovery. Call to action. Could this coin sitting in your pocket be worth a staggering $1.2 million? That's right, today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar, a coin that's making headlines in the numismatic world. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just someone with a curiosity for rare finds, this is a story you won't want to miss. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, shortly after the tragic assassination of President John F. Kennedy. This coin was meant to honor his legacy, and it quickly became one of the most iconic designs in U.S. coinage. It replaced the Franklin half dollar and featured Kennedy's profile on the obverse, with the presidential seal on the reverse. But not all Kennedy half dollars are created equal. The 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar, minted in Philadelphia, holds a secret that has shocked the numismatic community. And yes, it's connected to why this coin could be worth over $1 million. Now, let's talk about what makes this coin so special. The 1990 P. Kennedy half dollar is not rare in the traditional sense. Millions were minted that year. But as with any coin, errors, variations, and unique circumstances can dramatically increase its value. For this specific coin, the $1.2 million valuation comes down to one key factor: an extraordinarily rare mint error. Experts believe only a handful of these error coins exist, making it one of the rarest Kennedy half dollars ever discovered. So, how did this coin come to light? A seasoned coin collector stumbled upon it during a routine review of their collection. Imagine the shock when they realized their humble 1990p Kennedy half dollar was unlike any other. Experts were called in, and after rigorous analysis, the error was confirmed, and its mind-blowing value was determined. So, how does a coin like this reach a value of $1.2 million? It's a combination of rarity, demand, and historical significance. Coins like these are often sold at major auctions, where passionate collectors are willing to pay a premium for unique pieces of history. The most recent sale of this 1990p Kennedy half dollar blew away expectations, proving that even modern coins can be worth a fortune under the right circumstances. Use a magnifying glass to check for doubling, misaligned designs, or unusual markings. Errors can sometimes cause slight variations in the coin's weight, so a precise scale can help. If you suspect you've found something special, have your coin appraised by a professional numismatist. The 1990p isn't the only Kennedy half dollar to fetch a high price. Coins like the 1964 SMS, with its mysterious origins, and the 1970D, a low-mintage coin, are also highly sought after by collectors. So, if you're hunting for treasures, the Kennedy half dollar series is a great place to start. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, the world of coin collecting is full of surprises. So, check those coin jars, search through your collections, and who knows, you might just strike it rich. Have you ever come across a 1976 Kennedy half dollar and thought, could this be worth a fortune? Well, today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of this iconic coin, its history, its hidden value, and why one of these coins sold for an astonishing $1.4 million. Grab your magnifying glasses, folks, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. To understand the 1976 Kennedy half dollar, we have to take a trip back to the bicentennial celebrations of the United States. In 1976, America was buzzing with pride, marking 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence. To commemorate this milestone, the U.S. Mint created special designs for three coins: the quarter, the half dollar, and the dollar. This half dollar features John F. Kennedy on the obverse, a tribute to one of America's most beloved presidents. But the reverse? That's where the bicentennial twist comes in, a striking image of Independence Hall in Philadelphia, with the dates 1776 to 1976 boldly engraved. Now, let's get to the burning question. How can a 50-cent coin be worth $1.4 million? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and errors. One particular 1976 Kennedy half dollar sold at auction for this jaw-dropping price due to a combination of factors. First, the coin was struck in proof 70 condition. This means it was flawless, with no scratches, marks, or blemishes visible even under magnification. Second, this specific coin was a rare silver-clad variety, minted in a limited quantity. And finally, it had a unique error, a double die obverse, where the engraving appears slightly doubled, making it a one-of-a-kind piece. Now, here's where you come in. Not every 1976 Kennedy half dollar is worth millions, but there are key things to look for that could make your coin extremely valuable. Check if your coin is silver-clad. These coins were made with 40% silver and have a distinct shine compared to the standard copper-nickel versions. Look for the mint marks D, Denver, or S, San Francisco, on the obverse. The rarest and most valuable ones often come from San Francisco. Errors. Inspect for errors like double die strikes, missing letters, or off-center designs. These errors can skyrocket a coin's value. Condition. If your coin is in mint or proof condition, it could be worth grading by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Most 1976 Kennedy half dollars in circulation are worth around 50 cents to a few dollars, depending on their condition. However, silver-clad versions can fetch $10 to $50. High-grade proofs or rare error coins, though, can easily bring in hundreds or even thousands at auction. And of course, if you happen to have one of the rarest examples, like the one that sold for $1.4 million, you're holding a piece of numismatic history. Preserving your coin's condition is crucial to maintaining its value. Always store your coins in a protective holder or a coin album to prevent scratches and tarnishing. If you think your coin could be valuable, have it graded by a professional service. Once you're ready to sell, consider auction houses like Heritage Auctions or online platforms like eBay. But beware, always work with reputable dealers to avoid scams. So, the next time you come across a 1976 Keenedy $50, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look. It might just be your ticket to a life-changing discovery. Who knows, you could be holding the next $1.4 million treasure. Have a story about a rare coin? Share it in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our next deep dive into coin collecting treasures. Subscribe for more rare coin stories and tips. Keynotes for video production. Use visuals like coin close-ups, historical footage, and auction charts to keep the audience engaged. Keep the tone educational but approachable, as the audience is 35 to 75 years old. Include captions and large, readable graphics for accessibility. Would you like me to refine the script further or include additional sections?